Hi, and welcome. Today, I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about breathing, how it works, what can go wrong, and what you can do to make it better. Your breathing is controlled by your brain. The main muscles that do the work of breathing are your diaphragm, your chest muscles, and your abdominal muscles. Your diaphragm is the main muscle that you use to breathe in. Your chest muscles join in when you need to take in lots of air, like when you are exercising. Your abdominal muscles help force the air out whenever we are active, such as in sports or when taking the stairs or walking up a hill. In order to breathe properly, you must ensure you use the capacity of your lungs. This means breathing in and out enough air to support your physical activity. When you breathe in while at rest, your diaphragm contracts, making room in the rib cage for air to flow in through your mouth or nose, down your windpipe, and into each lung. Once the diaphragm relaxes, air will naturally flow out of your lungs. When you breathe in during physical activity, your diaphragm contracts and your ribcage expands. The more room you make in your ribcage with your breathing muscles, the more air you can take in. Your chest muscles can help the diaphragm by expanding the upper rib cage and the sides. You'll note that raising your shoulders does not make the rib cage bigger, which means this does not help you breathe more or better. When you breathe out, the diaphragm relaxes and your abdominal muscles tighten to help push the air out of your lungs. Not getting enough air out is a common problem, which is why we say, when in doubt, breathe out. There are many things that can influence the way you breathe. Injury, stress, lung conditions, and even the way you move and exercise can affect your breathing pattern without you even noticing. That is why it is important to pay attention to how you breathe in order to change it and make it better. Sometimes you can fall into a pattern of shallow breathing, not using your diaphragm, overusing your chest and neck muscles, holding your breath, or not fully breathing out, especially when you are physically active or exercising. This pattern of breathing makes it feel like you can't get enough air in, or that you can't breathe. When you feel like this, your brain goes on alert and signals that you are having difficulty breathing. But remember, this is a feeling created by a breathing pattern. You can change both so that you feel better and breathe better, and your brain is no longer on alert. When you don't use your diaphragm, the helper muscles in your chest have to work harder and longer than they are designed for to help you breathe in. Sometimes our neck muscles will also try to help, but they're really not that helpful. Your chest and neck muscles can't expand the rib cage as much as you need, so you don't get enough fresh air to fuel your activity. These muscles get tired and don't work as well. This makes you feel like you can't breathe. Then, if you don't use your abdominal muscles to push the air out, you can't make space for fresh air to come in. This makes you feel like you can't breathe or get air in. This puts your brain on alert because your breathing isn't meeting your needs. The more concerned or worried you become, and the more you push your body in that moment to keep going, the worse your pattern of breathing can become. But remember, when you pay attention to your breathing, you can change it and feel better. Your helper muscles are used when you need to run from the tiger. They help you get away and survive. In sports and training, they help you perform your physical best. Because these muscles were designed to help out, especially in times of danger, your brain is on alert when you use them. Using them all the time tricks your brain into thinking you are in trouble and in survival mode, which can make you feel antsy, stressed, and even anxious. That is why it is important to use your diaphragm and abdominal muscles as the main muscles of your breathing pattern, and only add the helper muscles when you truly need them. Like all new skills, practice makes perfect, and changing your breathing pattern takes practice every day. You can train your body to breathe differently and better. So here are the key points to remember. Use your diaphragm, always. Be sure to fully exhale using your abdominal muscles. When in doubt, breathe out. Keep your shoulders low and relaxed at all times. Keep your neck muscles relaxed too. Avoid holding your breath. Remember, you control your breathing. Your breathing does not control you, and you can change the way that you breathe.